All right, ladies and gentlemen, today I'm gonna work on these. I'm gonna put these in some evaporust, and I've got some, it's getting to be at a point of being no good, so I'm gonna go ahead and stick this in the evaporust and let this soak for a little while overnight. Anyways, this is a Craftsman. I believe this is Craftsman, but this thing's rusted pretty good, so I'm not gonna try to do anything until after I let it sit, the evaporust, and then I'll come back and soak it with WD and see what I get. All right, we'll get back to it tomorrow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, these have been soaking in evaporust for a week or so, and anyways, I was gonna clean them up now. That's what I want. I want to make sure they come apart. I want to clean them really good, keep the rust. I thought they came apart, just had to figure out the puzzle. It's got reverse threads on it, I think. Yep. Sorry, I got sinuses are kicking my butt. Let me put this in the vise real quick and break it loose. I hope it'll break loose. There it goes. Once you get all the rust off of it, this may be a cheap old brand, I don't know for sure, but we'll see. I think next we'll just take everything to the wire wheel and just clean it all off. What I'm going to do here, squirt a little carb cleaner in this. Just use this brush. Most of the plating is gone off of this, the rust. So I don't know if it's worth it. This, I think, is just cheap. I don't think it, I thought maybe it might have been a Craftsman, but I think it's going to be usable. I just don't know how usable. Yeah, see the trash coming out? Look at that. Yeah, look at the trash coming out. So let me put this in the vise, clamp this down, and spin this around a little bit and try to clean the threads up inside there. That actually worked pretty good. I clamped the wire brush in the vise. Oh yeah. Okay. This is just cheap. Looks like there's no maker's mark. You can see the chrome plating. I took it off. So just leave it as is. It's still going to be a usable tool. Now this, I'm going to clean with the Dremel and a little fiber wheel. All right, now I think I'm going to give these parts here a little light polish and see how it works. Wait a minute. One is threaded one way, one is threaded the other, right? Yeah. I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's throw it on the flapper wheel, and then I may not be able to polish these parts. These things are, well, I could use a Dremel, I guess, but there's no need to it. Threads in that one are dirty. Yeah, look at the trash come out. Well, do that one. Might as well see if there's trash in this one. Yeah, a little bit, not as much as was in the other one. When I put this back together, I'm going to use a little grease. Tell you what, let's go to the polishing wheel. really not much to it. I wanted to show you what that fiber wheel does. Just taking a wire brush and just kind of cleaning the threads. I don't want to do this on the wire wheel because it may damage, it may, it may dull the cuts, the thread that cut. I don't know how to describe it. So I just do it by hand. That's it. Not much to the. I don't know about you guys, but taps and dies are expensive. So if you find them for under $1, and this one is 5/16 NG19. And then, I mean, it's not bad. So, yeah, for less than $1. Clean it up. It's not a big deal. Now, what I'm gonna do the rest of it, watch this. Looky, looky, looky. Now, I am gonna get just a little bit of grease. Not a lot. It doesn't take much lube. Just wanna for most of you guys, I probably won't get too many people watch this video because this is not something somebody will particularly care for. Most people don't use taps and dies. I was taught to chase everything when I was a kid. If you put something together, oh, wrong side, I did it again. If you put something together, you clean the threads, you chase it. So, and I'm putting a very, very light coat of grease. And all I want this for is just keep it protected. Did it again, wrong side? Wait a second, what? Oh, hang on. I remember which side's which one's which here. Okay. There we go. Now, about the only thing I can do on this one, just stick the brush in there and just kind of like that, because I have grease on this end, so there we go. Let's see if it'll. like that. Now this is a Craftsman USA 9-5214 VM. I didn't do the best polish job. I really didn't care. I just wanted good, clean, and functional, and usable. And there you go, for $1. I got less than $1 in this. So this works. This works. I think what I'll do here, probably should put, but I'm gonna put a little bit of drops of oil down in here. And then just give a little grease and a little oil. Like I said, this one has lost the plating. The chrome plating, you can see the nickel underneath. See it? Nothing fancy. It's not a high dollar piece. This is a no-name as far as I can tell. So this works. The problem, what I don't like, this is a step unit. Well, I call it a step unit. I don't know. It has two settings. It's got the larger, and then inside it has for the smaller, right there. There you go. Check that out. I got less than $2 in both these pieces. No rust come out. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. No big deal. One is a good Craftsman used tool here, good quality used tool. I mean, oops. It is, you know, most people, as rusty as it was, these pieces, nobody bought them. Nobody even looked at them. That's why I got these from the thrift store, and she said she'd had them for a while. And that's the reason. Now look how rusty that was, and look at the shape it's in now. And look at this one. There again, it's a good quality used tool. It just took a little time, a little effort to clean it. And of course, it doesn't have the plating. Now most of it's missing. But what I want to get across is that it's still usable. This is still a good functioning tool. And if you need a secondary backup or something, just throw in your toolbox, your travel box, something like this would be handy. And if you wanted to loan a tool out or give a tool to somebody, here you go, right here. There's no cost except for a little labor cleaning. $1 for the tool. I don't know what these sell for, but they're probably 15 bucks all day long. These, I don't know what Craftsman USA made sell for, but I didn't look. I'd say 15, 20 bucks probably. These are not getting any cheaper. Anything tap and die is getting expensive. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give me thumbs up, thumbs down. Tell me what you think. Was it worth my time? I think it was. I mean, this definitely for sure is really worth the money. Like I said, I let this set in Evaporust for a week. It's getting weak. My Evaporust sucks. I won't buy anymore. I'll probably just stick with vinegar. It did not take all the rust off, and yes, the rust was thick, I understand. I probably should have wire wheeled it first. But anymore, if I'm going to wire wheel it, I get it down to the bare metal anyways. Why stick it in Evaporust if I can wire wheel it? So I'm more comfortable with the vinegar anyway, so I want to be, and that Evaporust, for that 3 gallons, it was $75. Ladies and gentlemen, that'll buy a lot of turkeys and ham for Thanksgiving and Christmas. So I won't buy that. I won't buy that stuff again. For those of you that like Evaporust, thank you. Don't comment. I know you like it. That's fine if you like using it. I don't like spending the money on something that has a very limited lifespan. The vinegar lasts about as long as the Evaporust, I think. It is more aggressive, and you do have to pay attention. You can't leave it in there for 2 or 3 weeks like you can the Evaporust. The vinegar, 8 hours max. You need to check it, especially fresh vinegar. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry, I'm gabbing here. Thumbs up, thumbs down, tell me what you think. Some of you guys have got some really good comments. I read all the comments. Sometimes it takes me 3 or 4 days to get to them because I do work. I have a full-time job. This time of year I'm only working 40 hours, but when it gets warm, it can be 90. Them 90-hour days get long, them weeks, and getting to my computer is kind of rough. One day a week, and I'm lucky. All right, guys, that's enough blabbing. Subscribe if you like. Bring old junk tools back to a good, usable condition, and there's an example right there. Nothing fancy, just old used tools. Y'all have a good day.